I'm Cody Rogers with LifeCheating.com, bringing you some tips and tricks to make your life just a little bit easier. This week we're going over things you didn't know you could do with salt. Freshen up artificial flowers, either the silk or more common nylon variety, by putting them in a paper bag with a 1/4 cup of salt. Shake and have them emerge as clean as when you got them. A wicker broom will last longer if you soak the bristles in a bucket of hot salt water. Remove after 20 minutes and let dry. Clean up a fresh red wine stain on your carpet by first pouring a little bit of white wine on to dilute the color, then clean with a sponge in cold water, then add salt. 10 minutes later, vacuum up the whole mess. That sounds like a lot of wasted wine. Remove the itching from chiggers or mosquito bites by soaking the area in salt water. Then apply lard or vegetable oil. If poison ivy erupts, relieve the itching by soaking in hot salt water. If ant insects seem to be taking over your home, sprinkle a line of salt across their path. It's a barrier that they won't go across. Now if ants your relatives are taking over, I got nothing. Burnt milk can be one of the toughest stains to remove, but salt can help. Wet the pan and then add salt. Wait 10 minutes and then scrub. The salt will also help get rid of the odor as well. After cleaning your breadboard and cutting board with soap and water, rub them with a damp cloth and salt. It'll leave your cutting board lighter and brighter. You can actually help revive overcooked coffee. Before throwing the coffee out, just add a pinch of salt and see if that helps. If you're in a hurry when cooking, add a pinch of salt or two into your boiling water to help the food cook even faster. But keep in mind, it will not make the water boil faster. If you're worried about the freshness of your eggs, add 2 teaspoons of salt into 1 cup of water, then place in an egg. Fresh eggs will sink, while old, bad eggs will float. Do your apples need a facelift? Soak the apples into lightly salted water to help give your apples a smooth skin again. Now that's it for this week. Be sure you visit LifeCheating.com for hundreds more tips and tricks. Follow us on Twitter at LifeCheating and like us on Facebook. Be sure you tune in next week as we show you how to properly sneak candy and drinks into the movie theater. I'm Cody Rogers with LifeCheating.com, where cheaters always win. After washing your cutting boards with salt, if you're worried about the freshness of your eggs, add 2 teaspoons into 1 cup